Hello students, welcome to the lecture on CRM implementation, and after this lecture we will be able to learn the following objectives. Explain the key elements of CRM, define CRM implementation framework, understand using people, process and technology to CRM implementation, discuss the reason by which CRM fails, understand capability maturity model. Let's start with the concept of CRM implementation. Companies that enter to compete in a new market weaken the existing and solid ones due to new ways of doing and conceiving businesses. One of the factors that have driven all these changes is a constant change and evolution of technology. Because of this reality, the CRM concept has evolved in such a way that nowadays it must be viewed as a strategy to maintain a long-term relationship with the customers. A good customer relationship is the key to business success. Relationship building and management, or what has been labeled as relationship marketing, is a leading approach to marketing. The use of customer relationship management (CRM) system is becoming increasingly important to improve customer lifetime value. In spite of the wide use of Salesforce automation systems in sales, it observes significant deficits in today's marketing, sales and service processes. It was found that just 22% of the companies surveyed possess a uniform customer view, and only 37% know which customers are looked after by individual business units. To eliminate weaknesses in customer contact, many companies are either planning or in the process of implementing CRM system. In Europe, roughly 3% of companies had fully implemented a CRM project in 2001, 17% had initiated more than one local project, and 35% were developing concept for the introduction of CRM. Software CRM market is expected to increase from INR 350 billion in 2000 to 23 billion in 2005, even though conventional wisdom is that 30 to 50% of CRM initiatives fall short of meeting company objectives, while another 20% actually damage customer relationship. Different organizations are approaching CRM in different ways. Some view CRM as a technology tool, while others view it as an essential part of business. The success rate of CRM implementation varies between 30% and 70%. According to industry analysis, almost two-thirds of CRM system development projects fail. According to IDC, the rate of successful CRM implementation is below 30%, hardly justifying the cost of implementation. Another report estimates that between 60 and 90% of enterprise resource planning implementation do not achieve the goal set forth in the project approval phase. Hence, key factors of success or failures during CRM implementation have been the subject of active research in recent years.
This is Harry. He owns a business selling products and services. He's fed up. Harry's drowning under paperwork. He's fed up of writing the same old letters again and again, searching for folders and doing file save as. He doesn't know who's free to deal with his customers. Everyone has their own diary, and there's no way of telling who's free to take the next appointment. He overhears his admin person sounding flustered on the phone, struggling to find the relevant information. How much did they buy last year? What did they pay for it? Did we really give them a discount? This is not the professional image that Harry wants to create. Harry's also spending his hard-earned cash on networking and buying in lead data. He doesn't know where best to spend this money. It's a guessing game. Harry's confused. He's hard-pressed to tell who his best customers are, or even what his best-selling products are. This all adds up to the fact that he's losing money, but what can he do about it? He knows there's so much more he could be doing to let his customers know about his great products and services. But creating those letters and emails takes so much time. All in all, Harry sometimes feels like his business is running him. Fortunately, Harry was told about Matrix CRM. By switching from a mismatch of manual systems, spreadsheets and other files, Harry would save time and money, and it would enable him to solve all these problems. Harry had a free consultation with Matrix CRM. They took the time to understand his business and all its challenges. He can manage new sales opportunities with existing customers and target hot new leads with ease. He can communicate special offers and new deals to his customers at the click of a button, using email and SMS text marketing to get the message across quickly and cost effectively. All this means that Harry's business is now running more efficiently and presenting itself more professionally to his customers. He's making the most of sales opportunities and generating more profit. His customers are happier with the improved levels of service they receive. Harry also uses Matrix CRM to monitor his business more closely. He can see at the click of a button who his best bet salespeople are, where most of his business comes from, and what are his most profitable product lines. Instead of it running him, he's at last in control of his business. Harry has always dreamt of expanding his business to make the most of other market opportunities. The fact that Matrix CRM can handle purchasing and selling in multiple currencies will really help make this a reality. As the business expands, he knows he can add more users to the system, safe in the knowledge that they will only see those areas of the business he wants them to. Saving time and money, making more sales, watching his business expand have all made Harry a lot happier. What's best of all, Harry's achieved this with a modest monthly investment. With Matrix CRM, there is a free consultation, no initial setup fee, no charge for training, and free support and upgrades.
Let us now discuss the key elements of CRM. The CRM can be broken down into a number of different components which many software vendors have developed packages for. For the most part, there are three areas which core to successful customer relationship management: customer service, sales force automation, and campaign management. Customer service. The customer service function in company represent the front office functions that interact with customers. These are the business processes that allow company to sell products and services to customers, communicate with customers with regards marketing, and dealing with the after sales service requirements of customers. Each interaction with the customer is recorded and stored within the CRM software, where it can be retrieved by other employees if needed. Salesforce automation. Company's sales department is constantly looking for sales opportunities with existing and new customers. The Salesforce automation functionality of CRM software allows the sales team to record each contact with customers, the details of the contact, and if follow-up is required, this can provide a sales force with greater efficiencies as there is little chance for duplication of effort. The ability for employees outside of the sales team to have access to this data ensures that they have the most recent contact information with customers. This is important when customer contact employees outside of the sales team so that customers are given the best level of customer service. Campaign management. The sales team approach prospective customers in the hope of winning new business. The approach taken by the sales team is often focused in a campaign where a group of specific customers are targeted based on a set of criteria. CRM Building Blocks. Below are listed the following building blocks for successful CRM projects. Strategy. The CRM strategy is all about how to build and develop a valuable asset. Customer base. It must set objectives and metrics for attaining that goal. It directs the objectives of other operational strategies and the CRM implementation strategy. Customer experience. The customer experience must be designed in line with the CRM vision and must be constantly refined based on actively sought customer feedback. Information. Successful CRM demands the creation of a customer information blood supply that flows around the organization, as well as tight integration between operational and analytical systems. Technology. The CRM technologies form a fundamental part of any enterprise application portfolio and architecture. CRM application needs should be considered as a provision of integrated functionality that supports seamless, customer-centric processes across all areas of the enterprise and its partners. Implementation of a CRM system. Develop customer-focused strategy first before considering what kind of technology we need. Break CRM project down into manageable pieces by setting up pilot programs and short-term milestones. Start with a pilot project that incorporates all the necessary departments, but it's small enough and flexible enough to allow tinkering along the way. Make sure CRM plans include a scalable architecture framework. Think carefully about what is best for enterprise. A solution that ties together best-of-breed software from several vendors via web services or an integrated package of software from one vendor. Do not underestimate how much data we might collect and make sure that if we need to expand system, we will be able to. Be thoughtful about what data is collected and stored. The impulse will be to grab and then store every piece of data we can, but there is often no reason to store data. Storing useless data wastes time and money. Advantages and disadvantages of CRM. Following are the advantages and disadvantages of CRM. Advantages. By using CRM methodology, an enterprise can provide better customer service, increase customer revenues, discover new customers, cross-sell products more effectively. Disadvantages. While advantages usually outweigh disadvantages for most organizations implementing a CRM system, here are some of the most common obstacles experienced. Record loss, training, require additional work in putting data, require continuous maintenance, information updating and system upgrading costly. Now moving on to the next topic, we will study the CRM implementation framework. The CRM implementation framework process is given as this framework comprises of 8 core phases, the majority of which are critical for any CRM project regardless of size, complexity, industry or technology. Vision. During the vision phase, we typically engage a wide variety of employees throughout the organization to discuss the key challenges the organization is facing and present how a CRM solution can resolve these challenges. It should also be ensured that key stakeholders and senior executives share the same perspective and the general project goals and objectives are aligned. A high-level communication strategy and implementation roadmap will be created at this stage to set the milestones throughout the project. Analysis. The analysis stage of a CRM project will consist of analyzing the requirements and existing business processes to understand the key areas which will change once a CRM solution is implemented. Detailed business requirements are one of the key deliverables of this phase and will determine the scope and functionality of the final solution. Some organizations also require implementation costs, TCO, and long-term ROI forecast calculation. Once completed, these business requirements will be used throughout the remaining phases and will be the foundation of the project. Technology, back office system and business IT architecture are also key areas to analyze throughout this phase. However, the people and process components are far more important. Procurement. The procurement stage is a fundamental part of CRM program. This phase is important for enterprise class but may not be so important for smaller businessmen. The larger the project, the more important the selection procurement process will be. It is at this stage that one works with their business person to break down the business requirements and prepare RFI and RFP related materials to ensure we maximize the organization's investment and minimize total cost of ownership. Design. Once the technology has been selected, there will typically be a requirement loop back phase where further analysis of the requirement and some business process re-engineering may be necessary. This will depend on the project size, complexity and technology selected. Once all of the key requirements have been signed off, we will kick off the design phase where we will work independently or with a selected implementation partner to design the CRM solution. If we are leading the design team, we will follow an agile, iterative design approach. This will enable to have frequent design work through sessions with organization so they can see the solution come together. Develop. Once the solution design has been confirmed, the build process can begin. We will continue to work independently or with the implementation partner to rapidly configure or execute more in-depth development or integration activities. We will then install and configure the related IT infrastructure. Alternatively, if the business person has opted for cloud services, they will be set up and configured online. Once built, the legacy data can be migrated into the new environment. Deploy. Once the solution has been built, we will work to execute the QA phase. This may include UAT or BAT and SIT testing. When the solution has been thoroughly tested and is ready to be deployed into production, we will move the solution onto the production cloud or on-premise infrastructure. Once complete, we will roll out the system to the user community and provide and user training, management training, and administrative training support. Once the system has been deployed and stabilized, we will work with the client to transition system support and administrative management to the internal resources that will be managing the system moving forward. Enhance. The enhancement phase can begin as soon as the base solution is deployed or typically sometime after the user groups have had time to become familiar with the system. This phase may include recalibrating business rules, implementing system automated functions, designing meaningful analytics, dashboards and reports, or implementing new functionality including mobile access or integrating to additional back office systems. Let us now discuss about the topic using people, process and technology to a successful CRM implementation. Typical CRM goals include optimized services provided to customers, targeted marketing programs and improved sales engagement. The CRM is not just about technology but rather the union of people and processes supported by technology. Without a solid understanding of the business requirements and metrics for a CRM initiative, companies run the risk of a failed implementation. By not providing the context, support and understanding for employees, a company can risk limited use of the technology and a frustrating deployment experience, resulting in the lack of adoption of both processes and technology. CRM systems are intended to help businesses to work more effectively with customers and sales prospects. They are in essence databases with functionality that allow people to identify potential new customers, manage the process of marketing to both prospect and existing clients, support the sales process, and then maintain an ongoing relationship. Done properly, CRM system can offer dramatic improvements in business efficiency and enable fast business growth. However, CRM systems have a reputation for being difficult to get right. This is where the people, process, technology approach comes in, because CRM is an archetypical example of where too much focus on the technology can cause problems. The key point is that CRM was never intended to just be a software application. Gartner Group describes CRM as a business strategy whose outcomes optimize profitability, revenue, and customer satisfaction. The overall philosophy of CRM is to rationalize and improve business processes. CRM is very people-centric. It is intended to deliver better service to customer and it is operated by your staff. Given these circumstances, it does not require a great mental leap to see how taking a people, process and technology perspective might be of use in looking at what benefits CRM could bring to a business, which solutions and supplier to choose, and how to actually implement CRM. People. Project teams often forget that there are all manner of users, projects friends and project enemies out there. CRM projects amplify this issue because they reach into lots of different corners of the business and not simply a single function or department. manage change. CRM projects must have a board level sponsor who can deal with the management team and project manager liaise with the board and provide a figurehead to instill confidence in the rest of the company. Suppliers are people too. Suppliers are more closely integrated into the project, keeping them at arm's length or restricting them to working with the core project team means that they would not be able to develop a complete understanding of the way the business works. Let us now move to the next topic, reason why CRM fails. The customer relationship management software implementation success record is pretty depressing. Over the last decade, multiple studies have shown that anywhere from 20% to over 2/3 of all CRM software efforts have either failed to live up to expectation or failed outright. It is important to note that most of these projects were not complete failures. They produced some benefits, just not all the benefits the implementers used to justify the project undertaking. While the trend is not hopeful, the underlying facts and root cause analysis reveal common factors which suggest preparation and planning can mitigate failure. Repeated studies over the decade have shown that most failures result from a very limited number of causes. All those causes are preventable if they are prepared for and recognized at the earliest occurrence. If we understand why CRM fails, we can take proactive measures to make sure implementation succeeds. Lack of focus. Customer relationship management strategy and application software can deliver a powerful combination to achieve strategic objectives, tactical goals, and effective customer-facing processes. But for sustained success, a CRM effort must first focus on and be aligned with the enterprise's most strategic imperatives. Lack of commitment. If we do not have buy-in from all the stakeholders, we are going to have a tough time realizing the benefits from CRM strategy of software. The most critical groups to engage and secure sponsorship from are the top management, the sales staff, and the collective group of customer-facing employees. Corporate management has to be visibly and vocally committed to the CRM effort. That means they have to devote the budget and resources to it and have the commitment to see it through. Without this kind of commitment, any but the most limited versions of customer strategies are unlikely to succeed. In addition to top management, the people who will actually use a CRM software system have to be engaged and committed to it as well. One of the most common forms of CRM system failure is challenge user adoption or failure to simply use the system. This is particularly a problem with sales staff that often sees Salesforce Automation (SFA) software as something imposed on them that aids sales managers with improved performance visibility but hinders sales staff's ability to sell. In the case of customer relationship management software, that means emphasizing the appropriate feature sets to each individual group of stakeholders, and the sales staff do not much care about greater control over the sales process, and management may or may not be concerned that the application makes it easier for the sales staff. Identifying champions in each group, advertising success, and constantly reinforcing message in a long-term campaign that does not end when CRM goes live in company. Approaching CRM as a technology solution. Although software is important to making CRM work, customer management is not a technology. Customer relationship management is an ongoing effort to focus the company on its customer and their needs for mutual benefits. One of the most common causes of CRM failure is to approach CRM strategy as a software project. Too many adopters have the IT department install the system, get it running, and then wonder why the strategic benefits fail to be realized. CRM must be a company-wide effort that starts with customer strategies, which are then automated with application software. We cannot just concentrate on the software and ignore the rest. The software is an enabler, not the be-all or end-all. Among other things, successful CRM implementation involved the improvement or possibly the engineering of customer-facing, sales, marketing, customer support, and more business processes, which are then integrated with the enterprise software in order to make them efficient, consistent, and timely. Customer strategies and business process improvement require a willingness to change any aspect of the way company relates to its customer.
CRM applications have evolved over time, so one would expect that all the implementation mysteries are resolved. However, market data shows high percentage of failed CRM implementations. The number one reason for high CRM failure is implementation cost. Cost increases because resources are required to build core CRM features and functionality, grow business intelligence solution for developing the analytics layer, and integrate business intelligence tools like ETL. While this long implementation is in the works, the sales system is not ready. When your sales system is not ready for use, sales teams maintain their own islands of information on word processing documents. This seeds low user adoption, resulting in low productivity. These are typical symptoms of a failed CRM effort. More such symptoms are evident as we get closer to quarter end, when account review meetings become longer, frequent emails are sent for updating deal stages, or when reactive actions are taken to close deals. Such actions provide short-term fixes. Managers provide such short-term fixes because they are unable to predict their quarter performance. If such symptoms and short-term fixes occur quarter over quarter, then that implementation is a failed implementation. How can this be avoided? Over years, customers have tried to integrate CRM with business intelligence solution for on-premise and SaaS applications. The result is a loosely coupled CRM system with intelligence. The failure rates of such CRM implementations range from 29% to 55%. Maybe it's time to change and consider a solution where your CRM is integrated with intelligence. This will not only save time but provide your sales organization with a sales-ready solution. Such a CRM system must have the capability to capture CRM data at various customer interactions, automatically maintain history of the data as it evolves, and combine data and history of that data into ready analytical components. Integrating CRM with intelligence only solves the first part of the puzzle. The other part is to integrate sales strategy within the system so that the corporate goals drive your sales and pre-sales process. This aligns the entire organization, right from corporate executives to sales management and sales teams, with one goal. When strategy is your core component, it helps identify key business metrics. These metrics drive the functionality of the sales process, allowing sales teams to capture data at various customer interactions and automatically maintain history of that data as it evolves. In addition, the system automatically combines data and history of the data into ready analytical components, driving the system to present information in various formats, charts and dashboards, trend analysis, and business reports. Such a platform with integrated sales strategy at the core, driving CRM and intelligence, makes your CRM system an intelligent CRM. So to ensure a successful CRM implementation, consider integrated solution with strategy, CRM, and intelligence so that your entire sales organization is aligned with one goal and one vision. Your CRM system must capture and maintain history of data and create ready analytical components that can be presented in various formats, charts, dashboards, and other.
Let us now understand CMM Capability Maturity Model. The CMM Capability Maturity Model is a model of process maturity for software development and evolutionary model of the process of a company's abilities to develop software. Development of this model was necessary to evaluate software providers and their abilities to manage large projects. Many companies had been completing their projects with significant overruns in schedule and budget. The development and application of CMM helps to solve this problem. The key concept of the standard is organizational maturity. A mature organization has clearly defined procedure for software development and project management. These procedures are adjusted and perfected as required. In any software development company, there are standards for processes of development, testing and software application, and rules for appearance of final program code, components, interfaces, etc. Now in the end, let us summarize what we have learned in this lecture. The customer service function in company represent the front office function that interact with customers. The procurement stage is a functional part of CRM program. This phase is important for enterprise class clients but may not be so important for smaller clients. Typical CRM goals include optimized services provided to customer targeted marketing programs and improve sales engagement. Implementing a CRM system is not only about building a business case but also about understanding business process, the people involved in this process, and the technology used to drive the process. Customer relationship management strategy and application software can deliver a powerful combination to achieve strategic objectives, tactical goals, and effective customer-facing processes. The CMM is a model of process maturity for software development, an evolutionary model of the progress of a company's ability to develop software.